The reason science-based workouts are keeping you small, man. We're going to talk about that right now, and I'm going to let y'all in on a couple secrets, man. I don't really think they are. They shouldn't be secrets, but I feel like they kind of are for a lot of people, man, because of this age that we're in and the internet and all the people trying to be influencers. I mean, who am I to speak? I'm trying to do the same thing, but I'm trying to be honest with y'all, man, and I'm trying to tell y'all it works. I'm not just trying to post something that looks cool for views. I'm trying to keep it 100% legit, what I did, how I did it, and all that good stuff, man. So we're gonna get right into it. The reason it's, and like I said, this is not my opinion, this is a literal fact, okay? And there's so much proof to back it up. Just go back in the day and look at Arnold and look at Ronnie Coleman and look at Kevin Levrone. There's so many of these guys, man. And like I said, enhanced, natural, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't, man. I'm so tired of people using excuses. You know, oh, he looks like that because he's take this. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stop, okay? Stop. You're coping and you need to stop. That's why you look like shit. That's why you're small, okay? So you need to stop doing that, all right? I'm sorry that I'm being brutally honest, but it's what has to happen because some people just need that. I know as men, a lot of us need a kick in the ass, you know, when you're not doing what you need to do. A lot of people are too scared to tell you that and to be honest and be blunt. And I'm not, because I want y'all to be better, okay? I want y'all to be better. I almost want y'all to be better more than you want it, okay? That's how bad that's how I am. That's how I've always been, okay? So I'm gonna give you that kick in the ass that you need. Anyways, we're getting a little bit off topic. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, man, all you have to do in the gym is stop complicating everything, okay? Stop, because you are making it so much more difficult and less enjoyable because you're just making it so complicated. You know what's fun and you know what works? Is going in and trying to get better and trying to improve and trying to progressively overload. And if you don't know what that means, is you need to, if you want to build muscle, this is a non-negotiable. You have to do it. You have to either be adding more intensity, you have to be adding more weight, or you have to be adding more reps. Week to week, month to month, okay? It's not gonna be super linear. It's not gonna be like, you know, maybe at the start, you'll be able to just, you know, because your body's not used to it, you'll really be able to stack on the weight fast. But you'll get to a point where you're gonna start to, it's gonna be a little bit more up and down. But at the end of the day, you need it to be trending upwards, okay? You're not gonna gain strength, you're not gonna go up in reps or sets, but you need to fucking try, man. You need to try. You don't say, so many people say, oh yeah, I do this for this many reps. But what the fuck do you mean you do that for that many reps? Do you always do that? And then you look in the mirror and wonder why you literally look the same. If you're not forcing your body to change, you literally will not, okay? You will not change. You have to force your body. Your body does not need muscle. Your body does not want to build muscle, okay? That requires a lot of resources that your body could use elsewhere and doesn't need to use it. So you need to literally force it, okay? So don't forget that. So these science-based, whatever the fuck, the reason they don't work is because you cannot progressively overload on about 90% of them, maybe even more than that, maybe 99. A lot of them are these weird, you know, twist your arm type bicep curls, whatever the fuck, man. You guys see this shit over TikTok and it looks cool. It might get you a sick pump, but a pump does not equal muscle. It doesn't equal building, like it's not. It goes hand in hand, yes, but just because you get a pump, I get a pump in my shoulders and my traps from carrying in all the groceries, you know? I don't know about y'all, but like, I ain't taking 2 trips, okay? I ain't a 2-trip bitch, all right? If you are, hey man, do your thing. But me, I don't give a shit. I'll have 15 bags of groceries. I'm taking them all in. I am not taking more than 1 trip. That is not happening. So anyways, what I'm trying to get at is your traps will get pumped from that, right? Does that mean my traps are gonna get muscular and get huge? No, they're just pumped. There's just blood in them, okay? I'm not forcing them to grow. So what I'm trying to tell you is these science-based workouts are forcing your blood in your muscle. They're getting you pumped. So you think, oh man, I'm gonna build so much muscle. But then you go in next week and because it's such a weird exercise, you can't add weight. You can't add reps. It's impossible. You know what you can add weight and reps to? The basics, man. The bench press, the squats, the incline dumbbell press, the bent over rows, the pull-ups, the weighted pull-ups. That shit, you can actually go heavier. You can actually add reps. You can add intensity. There's so many ways to overload and progressively overload. And again, force your body to build muscle. You know, you go in the gym, you break down the muscle. You need to do more than you did last week in one way or another. Like I said, reps, intensity, weight, it doesn't matter. You need to, if you can do all three, even better. But you need to progressively overload. You need to do more than you did last time, and then you need to give your body the nutrients in order to recover, and then you need to rest. And what happens? You get bigger. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a long, freaking slow process, but that's how it works, man, you know? But if you go in the gym and do the same exact shit, or you're switching it up constantly, do you know how fucking hard it is to progressively overload when you go to the gym and you do a different workout different exercises every single workout? I used to do that, man. I used to be like, oh, you have to switch it up, you have to shock the muscle. No, you fucking don't. You want to shock the muscle, put some more weight on the bar. That's how you shock the muscle. You don't need to do this weird shit, okay? Like, people think it looks cool. I think it looks stupid. I think you look like a goofball. You coming in and doing these, like, I don't even know, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even need to list examples. But anyways, what you need to do, and like, look at the people in the gym, bro. Walk in the gym and just take a look. Just take a look around, bro. The guys that are massive and strong and got freaking huge chests, they all do bench press. All of them. Some variation. Maybe they all don't do flat barbell, okay? But I guarantee you they do some compound exercise for their chest. I promise you, every single one of them, whether it's a machine press, an incline dumbbell press, an incline barbell press, a flat barbell press, a flat dumbbell press, I don't give a shit. A compound exercise, something that works more than one muscle with free weights, machines, it literally doesn't matter, bro. I don't care. I think free weights are a little bit better in my opinion, but you can certainly build muscle with machines as long as you can progressively overload, as long as that machine is built in a way that you can add more weight or more reps over time. You need to. That's it. That's the end of the story, man. You have to do that, okay? So all your science-based shit, if you really want to do it, man, and like, I'm guilty of this too, do it at the end of your workout, you know? Because a pump is good. A pump is not, it's not essential for building muscle, but like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. It looks cool as fuck when your arms are pumped up, you know, when your chest is freaking, you look like a gorilla and shit. It looks cool, bro, and it feels good, okay? And you want to enjoy your training at the end of the day. So if you want to do some shit like that, do it at the end. Stop doing it to start, bro. Some people come in and, like I said, they're doing these like Bayesian curls with freaking 10 pounds and like, it's, what the fuck are you, and going so motherfucking slow, bro. Like, I get it. Time under tension is good, but it's not everything, bro. Sometimes you just need to throw some fucking weight around, bro. Like, sometimes that's what you have to do, man. Like, all these people doing these like bent over rows, like so slow, like, it's like, dude, you're using like 25 pounds on each side. Like, you think that's gonna build you muscle? Like, bro, you're gonna get a sick pump, sure. And okay, you got a lot of time under tension, but you're not progressively overloading, you know? Like, sometimes, fuck it, just throw some extra weight on there, and sometimes you have to ego lift, man. Sometimes you have to, like, you know, people discredit, like, just look around. Look at fucking Dorian Yates, man. The guy had like the most impressive back in bodybuilding history. Look at his workouts. Was his form fucking perfect? No. Does he give a shit? No. He's freaking working the shit out of his back. He's throwing some heavy fucking weight around, bro. You know, like, there's just a time and place, and the time and place is not at the start of your workout. You need to use all of your energy, everything you got, as soon as you get in the gym, warm up, make sure everything's good to go, and then fucking attack the heaviest weights you can, bro. That's what you need to do, man. You need to do that, because if you're starting with all these weird exercises and then you're doing your compound lifts last, you're gonna be weaker. You are, and you're gonna have less energy. You need to utilize as much energy as you physically can into those compound lifts. You do cardio after. You do those freaking exercises. You don't have to, but if you want to, do it at the end, okay? That's all you gotta do, man. It's so fucking simple, and I'm tired of these people overcomplicating it, making people think that it's some like secret, bro. Like, even guys at work come up to me like, man, how do I look like you? Literally yesterday, this guy that I work with comes up to me, he's like, bro, how do I look like you? What do I do? Like, it's so simple, bro, you know? It's like, you want to lose weight, eat less fucking food. You want to gain weight, eat more food, okay? You want to look good, or you want to build muscle, go to the gym and lift fucking heavy, and make sure you do more, progressively overload. It's so simple, bro. Stop overcomplicating it, okay? Stop. It's making people get so discouraged and not want to do it because there's just so much information out there that they don't even know what to do, okay? I'll break it down. We'll make it nice and simple. If you guys want an online coach that is like I said, there's nobody you'll meet that has more willpower and more passion than me. And anybody that knows me will attest to that, okay? I promise you. If you want to get in shape, if you want to look better, if you want to feel better, if you want to fucking get more attention from women, whatever the case is, bro, if you want that shit and you are 100% willing to do whatever it takes to do that, and you want to make it, again, not complicated, if you want me to Literally, I will do all the complicated shit for you. We'll get you a meal plan. We'll figure out your workouts. We'll track it. We'll talk, whatever we need to do, man, to get you to your goal. I just need to make sure you're 100% willing and committed. And like I said, the process, it's not a complicated process. Is it hard? Do you have to show up? Do you have to be consistent? Yes, that is the hard part. The hard part is doing the shit when you don't want to do it. The hard part is not picking your exercises or eating fucking what bro, just keep it simple, man. Keep it simple, okay? All right. If y'all need a coach, if y'all want one, like I said, I'm looking for a couple more clients, man. I'm looking for, could probably fit in 2-3 more clients, and like I said, I will 100% dedicate myself to getting you in the best shape of your life. No questions asked. All right, thank y'all for tuning in, man. If y'all like the content, y'all know what to do. Hit the like button, drop a comment, let me know what y'all think, man. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, let me know. And also hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe. There's gonna be tons of content coming out. All right, I'm pushing to hopefully just take this as far as I can, man. Take it to the next level. So that's it for the video, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. Nothing but love, baby.